Namaste. So family, Sky Goddess, Purple Children in the building. So for my peeps out there wondering where the fuck is Astro Queen? Now I recently got a download because I don't do what the other readers do. I'm not putting you guys down, okay? But like for me, you gotta be fucking careful reading into people's energies, you know? That's why I do collective readings, or I do a general reading like based on zodiacal frequencies. Now, like for me, if someone orders a personal reading, I'm gonna scan their energies, okay, pre-scan, to know if I should really delve into their Akashic records, because some of these people are evil, man, and you may get trapped in their illusions, the illusions that they themselves are victims of. Okay, you feel what I'm trying to say? And she calls herself Astro Queen for a reason. Everything is a synchronicity. Nothing happens randomly, not even the names we give ourselves or the names we were given at birth. And so she knows she loves to tamper with the astral plane. And that's why and how she, gave herself that name. Now, like that young woman said, MUVA Gold LLC, that's the name of her YouTube channel. Not in such a harsh manner though. Um, Astro Queen does struggle with, controlling her mental illness, because we all do have a form of mental illness, okay? And that's why I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not gonna say it in such a harsh manner. Whether it's PTSD, OCD, chronic anxiety, bipolar disorder, borderline bipolar, a lot of them. And when mental illness becomes when it is a call for concern when it becomes um, a mental derangement. Okay, when it becomes mental derangement, and that simply means that you haven't been taking care of your mental illness, which, like I said, we all have one or more. Okay, but the beauty is these are gifts. Yeah, your flaws are gifts, and um, once you have them under control, which is to say, you mind your own fucking business, okay, and you deal with yourself. These help to enhance your gifts, such as being, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, empathetic. Yeah. So you go, a great organizer. Yeah, because people who got OCD are excellent organizers. Okay, I struggled with that for years, from being a child growing up, and I mastered that. I control that. I don't give into wanting to do things repetitively, and no, I do it to ensure that things are done thoroughly, like proofreading, like Mercury retrograde. Okay, and so yeah. And that leads me to people who's got Mercury retrograde in your natal chart. They are prone to OCD. But do you see how you can take control of your aspects? You can, because like I have a tendency to proofread even in the things that I do. Okay, um, like tasks and chores and stuff like that. But that just only makes me taking control of that makes me a better organizer, an excellent eye for detail. Okay, and that is why I really picked up on, because she has revealed a lot about her own self in her readings. Not all the readings are for her, but in some of the readings she talks about herself, and you can know when it's her energies, when she's talking about herself and when she's talking about you or me or somebody else. And I realized that she has her own demons. We all got our own demons, but when you allow that, you take your eyes off of your demons and you start watching somebody else and their demons, then you get fucked. And your mental illness becomes mental derangement. You feel what I'm trying to say? And so, here we are now. You gotta take control of your demons, okay? So, what's happened with Astro Queen? I don't do readings on her because, like, that's not something to do. That's not a safe thing to do because, not bashing anybody who does. But I just I allow the epiphanies and the downloads to come to me in regards to certain situations, specific people. And because getting into their energy field, you can get trapped and lost in their illusions, which they themselves are a victim of. Okay, it's very serious, like really, 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 really serious. That's why she calls herself Astro Queen, because she loves to tamper with the astral plane. So you gotta be careful. You don't know people's gifts and their abilities and how well they are at controlling them. Don't fucking try to enter their energetic spaces. Because, like, not everybody who comes to me for a personal reading, I'm going to offer such. That's the honest truth. I'm going to allow the spirit to communicate to me as to whether or not I should. Because some of these people, they got entities attached to them to mess some of you people up. And that's why I stick to collective readings and general zodiacal readings, because zodiacal frequency readings, because I'm not gonna be like doing no tarot reading on any reader, especially readers. Okay, now if a client comes to me, and in the fewer the better, I just want lucrative clients. I just want prominent, faithful, consistent, um, generous clients. I don't really care about the shipload. If it is even one or two, I'm that stable, that pay me what I deserve, might leave a hefty tip. I'm grateful for that, because it's not good to be just dabbling into people's energies. That fucks you up. Okay, what's happening to Astro Queen? The download is, let me tell you, continuation from that energy vampire audio video that I did. Um, there was one that I did. I think that was Saturday. Was that Saturday? And I did an energy vampire video, and I briefly mentioned her, but I'm not sure if I'm continuing from that one or the one before that I did on Saturday. So I did one Sunday and I did one Saturday. Okay, today's what, Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Okay, so okie dokes. Now, this is something she's constantly been doing, getting involved with people who are attached to her, spiritual clients. Now, even if we don't pay her for a reading, she does read into our energies. She knows who we are, okay? And I noticed she's been doing something very sketchy for some time. She's been trying to fit her placements into other people's readings, because it's a manipulative, psychotic, deceptive way, very deceitful way of stealing people's birthrights. And it's because I'm such an excellent proofreader that I caught on to what the fuck she was doing. Because I know these readings that I know that are motherfucking mine. She was squeezing her aspects into that. Like I said, a Pisces North Node is not a Pisces. It's nothing like a Pisces rising. That's a Pisces North Node is similar to a Pisces Sun. You hear what I said? Yeah. And she's been constantly trying to fit her aspects, man, into my reading, my energy, my birthright. And I had to check her, subconsciously. You got to do that, because when you do that, you got to know your energies first and foremost. Don't you know your fucking life? Don't you know who the fuck you are, the experiences you've had? Don't you know where the fuck you're from? Don't you know? So how can you figure out that she's talking about you? And how can't you figure out she's not talking about herself? Why does she keep forcing her aspects into your reading? You got to be mindful of that. And so she did that. And I realized she was also projecting that same mentality onto me in some of my readings. Okay? Um I caught on because she wanted me to make the same mistake that she did. Because she knows she fucked up. The higher ups, they've been watching her. And so I'm not the only one she's done that to. Because I'm not the only one them specific readings were for. No. Now you're called to do a job. A lot of times it's not about the paid clientele. You do your job and you ascend to becoming an ascended master, where in which you are at a place where in which you don't need to work for the public anymore. What she did, she couldn't wait on that to happen. And so she did a lot of, she fucked around a lot with beauty magic, trying to steal her beauty, trying to steal, like for example, those who had a lighter pigment than she did. If you notice, 2020, 2000, late 2019, early 2020, she had this high, she's not high, she had this light pigment to her. Y'all remember them videos? Yeah. And she was not just only feeding off of my energies, but other people's energies, okay? To gain that lighter pigment. Because she doesn't like her dark skin complexion. She just pretend. If you read her energies, she has this, insecurity where her, complexion is concerned, her race is concerned. Okay? She comes off very passive aggressive. You can know that she has a very, she has very low self-esteem where her ethnicity and her skin tone is concerned. Like a lot of black people I come across, always wanting to be mixed with something and shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And so she's been trying to force herself into, not a lot of us. This happened to a lot of us, and I spoke out against her. I need to find that video on my FenikkusuJosho Instagram. I need to find it. I did take it down one time. I actually archived it, but I unarchived it. Okay, so I think it's still there, and I titled that video "Energy Vampires," because that's what she is, and there are others like her. Intuitive tarot readers who are energy vampires. They can read people's energies, tap into people's energy sources, and bleed out their energies and feed on them like motherfucking vampires. Okay? And you got people around you who they're the same fucking, thing. They feed and leech off of your energies. And so I actually, who is that? And so she's been, connecting with, or masculines, okay? Or supposed masculines, because she heard that we're gonna have this wonderful fate and this wonderful destiny, blah blah blah, and she hooks up with them. She's done this many times. One of the reason That's one of the reasons why she went ghost 2020, because I withdrew my energies. Okay, I don't know who else she was feeding off of, who withdrew their energies. Because I hear, this woman, MUVA Gold LLC, she said that she went through a very hard time in 2020, something of that sort. Did she say 2019 too? I'm not sure. I know she said 2020, and it was the same thing for me. And I knew when I made that video like months ago. I made that video like early this year, because even though I unsubscribed from her and withdrew my energy, okay, I realized, she started getting darker and darker as, before. And she wasn't being as frequented as before. And that's because she was pulling on our energies, trying to live in our energies, in our destinies. Okay? And I can say that specifically about myself. I can't really speak about anybody else, to be honest. But she was actually, feeding off of my energies, trying to live in my destiny. Okay? And um that connection was broken. She don't got her subscribers' interest at heart. Let me just say that. It's just horrible. And I don't know what this got to do with Mercedes more, but when I heard of that girl's death, Mercedes Moore, I don't know, something was triggered inside of me. Because though they found the man who actually blah 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 killed her, that was something orchestrated from a spiritual perspective. Because somebody wanted to feast off of her energies. I keep getting that. So a lot of times these people, they sacrifice you so they can get your energies. Okay? Your skin complexion, your skin tone, your hair texture, your voice, all kinds of weird ass shit, inception kind of shit. You feel what I'm trying to say? But now she got knocked up. I'm not saying now she is, but let me just tell you what happened. I'm just telling you as what was relayed to me by the higher up. She got knocked up by somebody's masculine. Spirit's revealing to me that it's mine. She jumped off of the other chick's masculine. It wasn't working for her. It wasn't what she thought it was going to be. And, somebody who, was supposedly meant for me. She, yeah, she took an opportunity to roll with that person. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she was the one who created that opportunity. Because like I said, she projects onto them from the astral plane to make them think they're in love with her, to manipulate their energies and to manipulate a series of events where in which she will meet them, and it will seem as though it's fated. And what happened? She got knocked up. But what's happening to her is she's the one. Y'all heard heard her say something in one of them readings that someone's got aspects that when they're pregnant they're unfavorable to nature. You heard something of that sort. And someone's karma is to gain a whole lot of weight during pregnancy. Yeah, she was talking about herself. That reading was about herself and other karmic bitches out there. Okay? Yeah. So that's what happened. She went and she got knocked up. Okay, and she's getting a whole bunch of weight. And we know she's obsessed with being a skinny chick. But that masculine who she got with really wanted a baby. She don't love babies. She don't got aspects that makes her, that slim pregnant chick, or that slim chick, even though she recently had a kid, okay, or chicken chick, okay, okay. So as a baby she's got in her is very demonic, and that's not because of who she got knocked up by, but it's because of her aspects. Because yeah, she does have a demon in her, but like I said, we all got demons inside of us. But her demons are in control of her and not the other way around. And that's why she's been doing like what she's been doing. And that's why the baby is not her baby, it's the fucking demon's baby. You feel what I'm trying to say? And that baby gonna kill her if she's not yet been killed by that baby. Now, you see, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but sometimes you hear of these women dying in childbirth. It's a situation like that. Let me just say, not all the time. Let me just say that shit. Because sometimes you got sacrificial offerings up in this bitch and other reasons. Okay? And I'm going to say other reasons for legal reasons. But you know what I really mean. Okay? Now, she abort that baby, that masculine is going to leave her. It's a lose-lose situation for her. She abort the baby, he is going to leave her. Either ways, he's going to leave her motherfucking ass. Because he don't want a fat chick. And the truth is coming out. She don't got protection being pregnant. Not every woman got protection being pregnant. She did a reading about someone getting pregnant and the baby protecting them. That's not her. That is not her. That's when you got a high vibrating baby. A baby who vibrates highly. A high vibrational seed and baby in your womb. She doesn't. And there are aspects for that. That baby isn't protecting her. It's killing her. Either way, he's going to leave her. So she keeps the baby. She going to be a single mama. A FAT single mama. She abort the baby. And, she abort the baby. You still don't leave. You aborted his kid. You feel me? So it's just not meant for her to be with the masculine. Somebody's masculine. Spirit saying my masculine, who she's with right now, it's just not meant to be. Okay, domes have eclipsed. All now is seen. All now is seen. And I'm actually getting in a weird fucked up way that she can't abort that baby. It's karma. She's gonna die. That child is gonna kill her. There are aspects, yo. Not everybody is supposed to get pregnant. It's the honest truth. Though you may be of childbearing age, though you may be able to conceive, but it would be better if you don't motherfucking do. It's the honest to God truth. Now she's been fucking around, playing around with people's energies, people's fates and destinies. And that's where that landed her. Karma. And that's her karmic justice, because we're in karmic justice season. It gonna happen. And I know when. I motherfucking know when. Let me just say that. So she's just using that baby to stay with the masculine. But he don't want her either ways. And the truth is, You have some of these women, they kill their babies, and then they say that, no offense, okay, I'm not saying every woman, they claim SID. Not every woman, not every woman, not every woman. Some women, they do that, and they claim it's SID. They make it seem really accidental. But some shit's going down. Let me just say that, okay? Because she's trying to cause a confusion, but she's losing power. She's not as strong as she was before, because like I said, the demon is stronger now, way stronger than she is, because there is a baby that is a demon's baby. That's the demon's baby. That's part of her being. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I know I got some shit like that. I know I got some shit like that before. In a reading that I think I did sometime April, May. That's what the fucks up people with Astro Queen. She getting fucked the hell up. That's what's going on. Okay? Yeah. You gotta control your mental illnesses. We all have them. Okay? Control them so that they don't become, or a greater problem, or mental derangement, where which we become hazardous, not just to people but to ourselves. All right? Namaste.